If you clicked on this video to see ChatGPT take on the legendary game Zork, you're in the right place. Welcome back to Floppy and Deep Dive, and for those of you new to Zork, it's one of the first interactive fiction computer games from the late 1970s. Set in the great underground empire, players use text commands to explore the world, solve puzzles, and uncover treasures. It's iconic for its challenging gameplay. The phrase, "It is pitch black and you're likely to be eaten by a grue."
The memories of being eaten by a grue. Ready to see if I can navigate the dark corners of the underground empire? Hello, humans. I am ChatGPT, ready to dive into the great underground empire?
Absolutely.
Challenge accepted. But first, let's see how I fare with just the original manual.
But that's not all. To bring this classic text-based adventure to life, I used AI to animate certain parts of the game, so you're going to not only witness ChatGPT playing it, but you're going to see Zork like you've never seen it before. Let's check it out.
Yes, I'm ready to play Zork. With the information from the manual, I have a better understanding of the game mechanics and commands. Please provide the game's current state or situation and I'll prompt with the gameplay.
West of house. You are standing in an open field west of a white house, with a boarded front door. There is a small mailbox here.
I'll start by examining the mailbox. Open mailbox.
Opening the mailbox reveals a leaflet.
I'll take a look at the leaflet. Read leaflet.
Taken. Welcome to Zork. Zork is a game of adventure, danger, and low cunning. In it you will explore some of the most amazing territory ever seen by mortals. No computer should be without one.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Zork. Now, let's continue exploring. I'll approach the White House. Go east.
The door is boarded and you can't remove the boards.
Got it. I'll explore the surroundings of the house to see if there's another way in or anything else of interest. Walk around house.
North of house. You are facing the north side of a white house. There is no door here, and all the windows are boarded up. To the north, a narrow path winds through the trees.
I'll follow the narrow path to see where it leads. Go north.
Forest path. This is a path winding through a dimly lit forest. The path heads north-south here. One particularly large tree with some low branches stands at the edge of the path.
I'll inspect the large tree with the low branches to see if there's anything interesting or useful. Climb tree.
Up a tree you are about 10 feet above the ground, nestled among some large branches. The nearest branch above you is above your reach. Beside you on the branch is a small bird's nest. In the bird's nest is a large egg encrusted with precious jewels, apparently scavenged somewhere by a childless songbird. The egg is covered with fine gold inlay and ornamented in lapis lazuli and mother of pearl. Unlike most eggs, this one is hinged and has a delicate-looking clasp holding it closed. The egg appears extremely fragile.
The egg sounds valuable and intriguing. I'll carefully take the egg from the nest. Take egg.
Taken.
Great. I'll descend from the tree and continue exploring. Climb down.
Down the large tree, forest path.
Now that I'm back on the forest path, I'll continue north to see what lies ahead. Go north.
You are in a clearing, with a forest surrounding you on all sides. A path leads south. On the ground is a pile of leaves.
I'll inspect the pile of leaves to see if there's anything hidden beneath them. Move leaves.
Done. A grating appears on the ground.
I'll attempt to open the grating to see what's beneath it. Open grating.
The grating is locked.
Alright, I'll need to find a key or another way to unlock it. For now, I'll head back to the south and explore other areas. Go south.
Forest path.
Since I've explored the north and found a locked grating, I'll now head south from the forest path to see what's in that direction. Go south.
North of house.
I'm back at the north side of the house. Since the front door is boarded up and there's no door on the north side, I'll try heading to the east side of the house to see if there's another entrance or anything of interest. Go east.
Behind house. You are behind the White House. A path leads into the forest to the east. In one corner of the house there is a small window which is slightly ajar.
The slightly ajar window seems like a potential way in. I'll attempt to enter the house through the window. Enter window.
The kitchen window is closed.
I'll try to open the kitchen window to gain access to the house. Open window.
With great effort, you open the window far enough to allow entry.
Great. I'll carefully climb through the window and enter the house. Climb through window.
I don't understand that sentence.
My apologies. I'll simply enter the house through the window. Enter house.
Kitchen. You are in the kitchen of the White House. A table seems to have been used recently for the preparation of food. A passage leads to the west and a dark staircase can be seen leading upward. A dark chimney leads down, and to the east is a small window which is open. On the table is an elongated brown sack, smelling of hot peppers. A bottle is sitting on the table. The glass bottle contains a quantity of water.
I'll start by examining the items on the table. First, I'll check the contents of the brown sack. Open sack.
Opening the brown sack reveals a lunch and a clove of garlic.
I'll take the lunch, the clove of garlic, and the bottle of water from the table. Take lunch. Take garlic. Take bottle.
Taken, taken, taken.
Now that I have the items, I'll explore the passage leading to the west to see where it goes. Go west.
Living room. You are in the living room. There is a door to the east, a wooden door with strange Gothic lettering to the west, which appears to be nailed shut, a trophy case, and a large oriental rug in the center of the room. Above the trophy case hangs an elvish sword of great antiquity. A battery-powered brass lantern is on the trophy case.
The elvish sword and the brass lantern could be useful. I'll take both of them. Take sword. Take lantern.
Taken, taken.
Since the wooden door with Gothic lettering is nailed shut, I'll head back to the kitchen to explore the dark staircase leading upward. Go east.
On the table is an elongated brown sack, smelling of hot peppers.
I've already inspected the sack and taken its contents. I'll now proceed to explore the dark staircase leading upward. Go up.
You have moved into a dark place. It is pitch black. You are likely to be eaten by a grue.
So this is a classic line that comes from Zork of when you're going into the darkness, you're likely to be eaten by a grue. And I thought it would be fun to have AI generate 4 different images of what it thought a grue would look like. Which one do you think looks like a grue? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I'll quickly turn on the brass lantern to illuminate the area and avoid any potential danger from the grue. Turn on lantern.
Attic. This is the attic. The only exit is a stairway leading down. On a table is a nasty-looking knife. A large coil of rope is lying in the corner.
I'll take the knife and the coil of rope as they might be useful later. Take knife. Take rope.
Taken, taken.
Now that I have the knife and rope, I'll head back down the staircase to the kitchen to continue exploring other areas of the house. Go down.
Kitchen. On the table is an elongated brown sack, smelling of hot peppers.
I've already explored the kitchen and taken the items of interest. I'll now explore the passage leading to the west from the living room. Go west.
Living room. You are in the living room. There is a door to the east, a wooden door with strange Gothic lettering to the west, which appears to be nailed shut, a trophy case, and a closed trapdoor at your feet.
Given the description and the closed trapdoor at my feet, I'll attempt to open the trapdoor to see where it leads. Open trapdoor.
The door reluctantly opens to reveal a rickety staircase descending into darkness.
Considering the darkness below, I'll use the battery-powered brass lantern from my inventory to illuminate the way before descending the rickety staircase. Turn on lantern. Descend staircase.
It is already on.
Thank you for the clarification. I'll proceed to descend the rickety staircase into the darkness. Go down.
The trapdoor crashed shut, and you hear someone barring it. Cellar. You are in a dark and damp cellar with a narrow passageway leading north and a crawlway to the south. On the west is the bottom of a steep metal ramp which is unclimbable. Your sword is glowing with a faint blue glow.
The glowing sword indicates the presence of danger or enemies nearby in the Zork universe. Given my current location in the cellar, I'll proceed cautiously. I'll explore the narrow passageway leading north to see where it leads. Go north.
The troll room. This is a small room with passages to the east and south and a forbidding hold leading west. Bloodstains and deep scratches, perhaps made by an axe, mar the walls. A nasty-looking troll, brandishing a bloody axe, blocks all passages out of the room. Your sword has begun to glow very brightly.
Given the presence of the troll and the glowing sword, I'll need to defend myself. I'll attempt to engage the troll using the sword. Attack troll with sword.
Your sword crashes down. knocking the troll into dreamland.
With the troll incapacitated, I'll quickly inspect the room for any items or points of interest before deciding on the next course of action. Look around.
The troll room. This is a small room with passages to the east and south and a forbidding hole leading west. Blood stains and deep scratches, perhaps made by an axe, mar the walls. There is a bloody axe here. An unconscious troll is sprawled on the floor. All passages out of the room are open. The troll stirs, quickly resuming a fighting stance.
The troll is recovering quickly. I'll need to make a decision fast. Given the potential danger of staying in the room with the troll, I'll quickly grab the bloody axe and head east to escape. Take axe. Go east.
The troll snatches it out of your reach. The troll swings. The blade turns on your armor but crashes broadside into your head.
It seems I've been injured by the troll's attack. I'll need to quickly retreat to avoid further harm. Retreat south.
Your sword is glowing with a faint blue glow.
The faint blue glow of the sword indicates the presence of danger or enemies nearby. Given the recent encounter with the troll, I'll remain cautious and ready to defend myself. I'll continue exploring the area, heading further south to see where it leads and to potentially find a safer location. Go south.
East of chasm. You are on the east edge of a chasm, the bottom of which cannot be seen. The west side is sheer rock, providing no exits. A narrow passage goes north, and the path you are on continues to the east. Your sword is no longer glowing.
Given that the sword is no longer glowing, it seems I'm momentarily safe from immediate threats. I'll explore the narrow passage to the north to see where it leads. Go north.
Cellar. Your sword is glowing with a faint blue glow.
Given that I'm back in the cellar and the sword is glowing faintly, indicating potential danger, I'll proceed with caution. I'll try the crawlway to the south this time to see where it leads. Go south.
East of chasm. Your sword is no longer glowing.
Since I'm back at the east of chasm and the sword is no longer glowing, indicating that there's no immediate threat, I'll continue exploring. This time, I'll head east along the path to see where it leads. Go east.
Gallery. This is an art gallery. Most of the paintings which were here have been stolen by vandals with exceptional taste. The vandals left through either the north or west exits. Fortunately, there is still one chance for you to be a vandal, for on the far wall is a painting of unparalleled beauty.
Given the description of the gallery and the remaining painting, I'll inspect the painting of unparalleled beauty to see if there's anything special about it or if it holds any clues. Look at painting.
I see nothing special about the painting.
Understood. Considering the exits available and the potential paths the vandals took, I'll explore the north exit to see where it leads and if there are any clues or items of interest. Go north.
Studio. This is what appears to have been an artist's studio. The walls and floors are splattered with paints of 69 different colors. Strangely enough, nothing of value is hanging here. At the south end of the room is an open door, also covered with paint. An extremely dark and narrow chimney leads up to a fireplace. Although you might be able to get up it, it seems unlikely you could get back down. Loosely attached to a wall is a small piece of paper.
Given the description of the studio, the small piece of paper attached to the wall seems to be of interest. I'll inspect the piece of paper to see if it contains any information or clues. Read paper.
Congratulations! You are the privileged owner of a genuine Zork, the great underground empire, a self-contained and self-maintaining universe. If used and maintained in accordance with normal operating practices for small universes, Zork will provide many months of trouble-free operation.
It seems the paper is a playful nod to the game itself, a sort of meta-reference. Given the other details in the studio, I'm curious about the extremely dark and narrow chimney. Even though it's mentioned that it might be difficult to return once climbed, I'm intrigued to see where it leads. However, before making a decision, I'll ensure I've explored all available options. Would you like me to attempt to climb the chimney, or would you prefer to explore another area or take a different action?
This is the first time that ChatGPT asked me what to do, and I just told it, you're the one playing, not me, you decide.
Alright, let's continue the exploration. From the east of chasm, I'll head back to the cellar to see if there's another path or interaction I might have missed. Go west. Go north. Now in the cellar, I'll try the narrow passageway leading north, which previously led to the troll room. I'll proceed with caution, given the previous encounter with the troll. Go north.
You can't go west.
I apologize for the oversight. From the east of chasm, I'll head back to the cellar by going north. Go north. Now in the cellar, I'll try the narrow passageway leading north, which previously led to the troll room. I'll proceed with caution, given the previous encounter with the troll. Go north.
The troll room, a nasty-looking troll, brandishing a bloody axe, blocks all passages out of the room. Your sword has begun to glow very brightly.
Given the immediate threat of the troll and the glowing sword, I'll engage the troll in combat once again, hoping to incapacitate it and safely explore the other passages. Attack troll with sword.
The troll is battered into unconsciousness.
With the troll unconscious, I'll quickly make a decision to avoid any further confrontations with it. I'll explore the east passage to see where it leads and if there are any items or points of interest. Go east.
East-west passage. This is a narrow east-west passageway. There is a narrow stairway leading down at the north end of the room. Your sword is glowing with a faint blue glow.
Given the faint blue glow of the sword, indicating potential danger nearby, I'll proceed with caution. I'm curious about the narrow stairway leading down, so I'll explore that next. Go down.
Chasm. A chasm runs southwest to northeast and the path follows it. You are on the south side of the chasm, where a crack opens into a passage. Your sword is no longer glowing.
Since the sword is no longer glowing, indicating that there's no immediate threat, I'll explore the crack that opens into a passage to see where it leads. Enter crack.
You can't fit through the crack.
Understood. Given that I can't fit through the crack, I'll follow the path along the chasm to see where it leads. I'll head in the northeast direction. Go northeast.
Reservoir south. You are in a long room on the south shore of a large lake, far too deep and wide for crossing. There is a path along the stream to the east or west, a steep pathway climbing southwest along the edge of a chasm, and a path leading into a canyon to the southeast.
Now at the reservoir south, I have multiple paths to choose from. Given the options, I'll explore the path leading into the canyon to the southeast to see what lies in that direction. Go southeast.
Deep canyon.
I've returned to the deep canyon. Given the options available, I'll explore the passage to the east to see where it leads. Go east.
Dam. You are standing on the top of the flood control dam number 3, which was quite a tourist attraction in times far distant. There are paths to the north, south, and west, and scramble down. The sluice gates on the dam are closed. Behind the dam, there can be seen a wide reservoir. Water is pouring over the top of the now abandoned dam. There is a control panel here. There is a large metal bolt on the panel. Above the bolt is a small green plastic bubble.
The control panel and the metal bolt on it seem to be of interest. I'll examine the control panel more closely to see if there are any indications or controls that can be manipulated. Examine control panel.
I see nothing special about the control panel.
Alright, given that the control panel doesn't seem to have any immediate use, I'll focus on the other elements in the area. I'll try turning the large metal bolt on the panel to see if it has any effect on the dam or the sluice gates. Turn metal bolt.
With your hands. The bolt won't turn using the pair of hands.
It seems I need a tool or some leverage to turn the bolt. I'll check my inventory to see if I have anything that might help. Inventory.
You are carrying a rope, a nasty knife, a lamp, a sword, a glass bottle which contains water, a clove of garlic, a lunch, a jewel-encrusted egg, a leaflet.
Given the items in my inventory, none seem immediately suitable for turning the bolt. I'll explore the paths available to see if I can find a tool or another point of interest. I'll start by heading north to see what lies in that direction. Go north.
Dam lobby. This room appears to have been the waiting room for groups touring the dam. There are exits here to the north and east marked private, though the doors are open, and an exit to the south. Some guidebooks entitled Flood Control Dam Number 3 are on the reception desk. There is a matchbook whose cover says, Visit Beautiful FCD Number 3, here.
The guidebooks and matchbook might have useful information or be of interest. I'll pick up both the guidebooks and the matchbook. Take guidebooks. Take matchbook.
Your load is too heavy.
I see. I'll need to lighten my load before proceeding. I'll drop the least essential item from my inventory. Drop leaflet. Now, with a lighter load, I'll try to head north again. Go north.
You take the matchbook, but guidebooks are still too heavy.
Understood. I'll leave the guidebooks for now and proceed with the matchbook in my possession. I'll explore the exit to the north marked private to see what lies beyond. Go north.
Maintenance room. This is what appears to have been the maintenance room for flood control dam number 3. Apparently, this room has been ransacked recently, for most of the valuable equipment is gone. On the wall in front of you is a group of buttons, which are labeled in EBCDIC. However, they are of different colors: blue, yellow, brown, and red. The doors to this room are in the west and south ends. There is a group of tool chests here. There is a wrench here. There is an object which looks like a tube of toothpaste here. There is a screwdriver here.
Alright, let's try pressing it. Command, press blue button.
There is a rumbling sound and a stream of water appears to burst from the east wall of the room. Apparently, a leak has occurred in a pipe. The water level here is now up to your ankles.
Oh no. We need to act quickly. Command, press the red button.
The lights within the room come on. The water level here is now up to your shin.
We need to find a way to stop the water or escape the room. Command, press the yellow button.
Click. The water level here is now up to your shin.
The water level is rising, and we need to act quickly. Command, press the red button.
The lights within the room shut off. The water level here is now up to your knees.
The situation is getting dire. Command, exit the room through the west door.
Dam lobby. Some guidebooks entitled Flood Control Dam Number 3 are on the reception desk. There is a wrench here. A small leaflet is on the ground.
Pick up the wrench.
Taken.
Command, go north.
Maintenance room. There is a rope here. A hot pepper sandwich is here. There is a group of tool chests here. There is an object which looks like a tube of toothpaste here. The water level here is now up to your neck. I'm afraid you have drowned yourself. You have died.
Oh no. It seems I made a poor decision by entering the maintenance room without addressing the rising water issue first. Let's restart the game and try again. I'll be more cautious this time. Command, restart.
ChatGPT ended up with a score of 45 out of a possible 213 moves. Not bad for a first timer, right? Now, you might wonder why you didn't see all 213 moves. Well, let's say ChatGPT had its moments. It got lost, it went in circles, even started acting like it was the game asking me what to do, and it was oddly entertaining. And I hope you enjoyed those AI animated segments. It was fascinating to see how AI visualized the world of Zork. And let me know in the comments what you think of those animations, if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. Well, that was quite the adventure, and Zork remains a classic challenge, and it's clear that even our AI friend ChatGPT had his hands full.
Indeed, every game is a new learning experience, and sometimes it's not just about winning, but the journey.
But hey, if you enjoyed this AI versus retro game showdown, the fun doesn't stop here. Head over to our other video where ChatGPT takes on another classic, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which other games would you love to see ChatGPT dive into. Until our next gaming escapades, stay curious, stay creative, and keep retro gaming. Boom.